Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. My God, I've been busy today, haven't I? Hit the gym in the morning, got home, did a video, then just finished the podcast. Just come out the podcast, now this video's up. It's as if I recorded it in advance and just waited for the podcast to end and then... Right, let's get back into the world of video games and... I can't believe I'm going to say this, folks. Let's get into some positive news. Yes, let's get into some positive bloody news. So, Rocket League, PSYONIX, who, yes, are part of Epic. Don't let that put you off, though. Have announced that crates, their version of loot boxes, are leaving Rocket League later this year. Here at PSYONIX, because they put out a very short, sweet, and to the point statement. Don't worry, I'll still make this video 10 minutes. Here at PSYONIX and Epic Games as a whole, we are dedicated to creating the best possible experience for our players all over the world. Whatever. In pursuit of that goal, later this year, we will remove all paid randomized crates from Rocket League loot boxes, replacing them with a system that shows the exact items that you're buying in advance. This is similar to changes implemented earlier this year by the Fortnite Save the World team. Rocket Pass Premium DLC cars and esports shops items will continue to be offered for direct purchase. Alongside our new system, we'll share more information regarding timelines and rollout specifics in the coming months. So this is positive stuff. And I know some of you may say, I get it. I get it. But what we're looking at here is we are looking at people who are trying to think of a better, legitimately more ethical way of putting in loot boxes. Bearing in mind, Rocket League, free to play, Fortnite, free to play. So they've got to make the money somehow. And I know Fortnite's printing the goddamn stuff. That's what's allowed them to do all the things that they can do. But they are legitimately looking at a more ethical way to bring this sort of product to free to play games. And if it proves to be successful, then we could see more of this going forward. Now, I have gone on the record multiple times of saying that I, in terms of the Fortnite monetization, are very happy with the way that they do that. I do think it's done in a very good manner. Free-to-play game. The Battle Pass is, I think... value for money, £8, I believe it is, approximately £8-9 UK monies, 150,000 Canadian dollars. And if you play enough, you absolutely get value for cash. You get emotes, backpacks, new heroes, sprays, dances, the whole job lot, right? You get all of that kind of stuff in the Battle Pass. And not only that, you can earn the in-game currency through that as well. So if you've played enough, you can actually afford the next Battle Pass for free. Should you wish it. And the battle, what are they going for? 10 weeks? 15 weeks? Something like that. 10, 15 weeks. Something along those kind of lines. So they go for a decent period of time as well. So if you think £8 over those 10 odd or so weeks, 10 to 15 weeks, what you actually get, all the different characters, skins, the evolution characters, you know, all that kind of stuff, I think it tots up rather nicely. Then, if you go to the actual shop itself, at least you're in control of your purchase. So you are the hero and the villain, the heel and the babyface, because you can see the skin. You can see the price of the skin. And yes, we can debate price to the cows come home. For purposes of this video, let's just put price to one side. But you can see what you're getting, how much it's going to cost, and you can make an informed decision. So if you like that skin, if you like that dance, if you like that pickaxe, whatever it may be, you're in control of the purchase. There's no random element of it. You're in control. So if you want to bitch and moan about buying it, it's your own fault. And that's cool. So what I did have a problem with was the llamas. Because when I eventually decided to get the PvE side, the end of the world version of the game, they had loot box llamas. And they had the Fortnite llama, and you had no idea what was inside, and there were loot boxes, and I was just like, oh, screw this, I ain't bothering. So I just completely backed out of the PvE version. And then in a video, when I voiced my concerns about it, some people in the comments actually said, hey, Az, they've actually changed how llamas work now. So this is how the llamas work now. And this is the system that it's going to be adopting for Rocket League. So what you see here is a llama, and as ever, they're on a limited time. You know, they swap every 24 hours or so in Fortnite. But you, once you've clicked onto it, can see exactly what is going to be inside. Not only that, you can see which items are new in this case. So which items you don't have. You've got these other items, but you don't have that schematic. You don't have that hero. So you can make an informed decision now. Is it worth me paying 50 V-Bucks for that schematic and that hero? And if you don't think it's worth your while, fine. I'll just wait, for the argument's sake, let's just go alongside this video, for the 2 hours, 17 minutes, for the rotation to take effect, and I'll see what else is there. Or you could say, do you know what? Not massively fussed on the schematic, but yes, I want that hero. It's worth my 50 V-Bucks. Boom. There you go. So they do offer duplicate protection with the Fortnite one, and I imagine they will do something similar with the Rocket League. I mean, obviously this is speculation, but I would imagine they will put some sort of duplication prevention in there. So at least you'll get an item. Or if there's only 2 or 3 items in the loot box, if they're going to be dupes, at least you can just go, nah. You know, at least you can just say, no, I've got all of it. Don't need it. Ta-ra. I'll see you tomorrow to see what you got on offer. Now, how this is actually going to translate is going to be very interesting indeed. Because now that you're the masters of your own purchasing destiny, it's up to you whether or not to make the purchase. So is this actually going to reduce the amount of impulse purchases? So people aren't going to be so trigger happy as to buy, I'm going to buy myself 10 llamas and see what I get, when they have this llama there. And it's like, not so much. I'm going to wait for the next. See how things are. Same, you know, translate this also to the Rocket League side of things as well. And so it's actually going to lower the amount of money that they generate. But at the same time, the customer's going to be happier. Because they're not going to feel as if they've been ripped off. They're not going to feel as if they've wasted their money. And they could actually decide to go and put that money elsewhere. For argument's sake, I come in here, I look at the upgraded llama, not happy with the stuff, don't think it's worth it for me. I look at the other llama, again, don't think it's worth it for me. But then I go to the esports shop and I buy a skin for my car or whatever for my favourite esports team. Trigger Fingers United. So I've made an informed decision. I have still, you know, spent some money at the free-to-play game. So that's going to be intriguing to see. Now we know that the revenue for Fortnite is going down. It's still very popular. It's still taking a truckload of cash. Don't get me wrong. But if it has gone down in partiality due to this, due to people making more informed decisions, at least they're going to have a happier customer base. And a customer base, for example, with Fortnite that can then go to the shop and buy some skins and whatever, because they didn't waste the money on bloody llamas for the PvE side. Or Rocket League, again, weren't happy with what they could see in the loot box, so they actually went off and they bought something specific, a DLC car, a premium rocket pass, whatever it may be, you're going to have a much more receptive audience. And not only that, they're probably going to respect you more because they're not feeling as if they're being, oh my God, I'm going to end on a pun, that they're being taken for a ride. That's it. That's where you end the vid. So, yeah, I know it's a small thing, ladies. I'm sorry, it's the best I can do. I know it's a small thing, but at the same time, I think it's a very positive move. Any transparency when it comes to things like that is very much required and desired in this industry right now. Screw EA. It's going to be interesting to see how EA respond to this sort of thing. No, God, no. We're making far too much money from people not knowing what on earth they've got because they're gambling. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do get a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on media and Twitch for live streaming. Links are in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.